On Monday, Pathlight Belize signed a cooperation agreement with the Organization of American States (OAS) in Washington, D.C. The agreement provides a framework for both organizations and the government of Belize to collaborate in achieving the sustainable development goals through education set out by the organization in Belize. The cooperation agreement was signed by Adel Katsim Sanchez, the CEO of Pathlight, and Luis Almagro, the Secretary General of the OAS. Prime Minister John Briceño was also present to witness the signing. The agreement, according to CEO Adel Katsim, charts the way forward for Pathlight to move towards further engagement with education in Belize through the fostering of meaningful collaboration with the OAS and the government of Belize.
One of the key things is being able to support students in Belize to access professional development opportunities, such as scholarships that are available for our students to go to tertiary school, both um, partial scholarships and full scholarships to go abroad, or even to study online through the virtual classroom environment. Um, Also, one of the things that is a low-hanging fruit, what we can look at is the trust fund, because we're already doing STEM programs. Pathlight is already doing STEM programs. In fact, we have a STEM initiative that was launched today called Martian Greenhouse 3.0. And those are some of the things, some of the kinds of initiatives that align very well with what the government wants to do in terms of STEM and young people and what OS wants to do. So it's sort of a natural fit, and we see that there are some opportunities already there that exist. So what the framework does, it provides a guide. What it does is it says that OAS and Pathlight in Belize agree that we're going to collaborate and partner together because we have mutual objectives that we want to achieve. And so, coming off the signing of the agreement, we will be following up with some very specific projects that we have in mind for both teacher training as well as for young people, STEM leadership development being some of the key ones that we're looking at currently.
Projects under this new cooperation is expected to take off in early 2023. In the meantime, however, Katsim says Pathlight is looking forward to engaging with the OAS to provide more services in Belize.
Early in 2023, we're actually going to see things happening. But I mean, in the meantime, we're also ensuring that young people in Belize have access to existing programs that are funded by the OAS. One of those being a Girls Who Venture initiative, which the OAS is implementing in collaboration with the University of the West Indies. Pathlight was involved in that by sending students who are part of our scholarship program, girls who are interested in building their entrepreneurship skills. And we are in communication with OAS about the possibility of opening up the registration, not just for students that are in our scholarship program, but other students who go to secondary schools across the country. So it won't be the first time that we would be doing work with the OAS.
The involvement of the government in this significant framework, according to Katsim, demonstrates their commitment towards the betterment of education in Belize.
The government of Belize has, in Plan Belize, outlined education as one of the foundational pillars of national development. And we have, as Pathlight, been working alongside the government in the entire national curriculum reform initiative that has been led by the Ministry of Education. And the Prime Minister in particular and the government of Belize through the Ministry of Education has recognized and values the partnership with the NGO community. And Pathlight is one of those NGOs in which we have a very close partnership. Currently, we are working with the government to train teachers, all secondary school teachers across the country, in competency-based learning and problem-based learning. And this is a critical part of the rollout, the implementation of the national curriculum, because the Ministry of Education has done their assessment and they realized by talking with stakeholders across the country, teachers and other education stakeholders, they realized that there was curriculum overload. And at a time like this, when we're coming off COVID, when there are learning losses, we needed to do something different. And so, collectively, everybody decided that under the leadership of the government, that we would engage in a reform of not just the content of the curriculum, but the mode of delivery, how we deliver the curriculum, so that we can move more towards aligning the curriculum with the needs that we have for the 21st century. So aligning it with what the job market is requesting, aligning it with the new job opportunities that will become available to young people, and also doing things in a way that will appeal to our young people more so that they can become fully engaged in trying to help solve some of the problems that we have in our everyday lives, right? So we see this as a natural fit partnership, and we're very grateful to the government of Belize and the Prime Minister for demonstrating in a very concrete way the commitment of the government to these kinds of initiatives.